Hey guys, Kirsty Snyder here, ready to rock it out for Mindset Monday today on February 13th, 2023. I am going to stream into our Facebook group now, the Funnel Team. As always, this is exclusive to our team. These are always things that we go live about that are specific to your success, which is really awesome because when you think about it, if you plug in and you're in proximity, you will have more success than the person who's trying to trudge their own way and create their own path. And as much as that works, because sometimes it does, if you want faster success in a better way, in a more exclusive way, in a way that launches you, then you're in proximity for something that works based on what your goals are, right? So, going to go live now into our Facebook group. Yes, we're live. And if you're catching the replay on our playlist, please put replay in the comments below and then be intentionally present. As always, when you give, you gain. So make sure to do that so you can actually be gaining something from watching something like Mindset Monday. Okay. Kirsty Snyder here, you guys. When you hop on into our Facebook group and you're attending live, please put hi in the comments. Let me know what city, state you're tuning in from. I'd love to hear from you and shout you out specifically. Okay. Casey, what's up, my friend? Bill, thank you so much for doing that. Everyone tag. If you guys can hear and see me okay, please put a 2 in the comments below. Put a 2 in the comments below. Vanessa, what's up, girl? How are you? How are you? Dawn, how are you from New York? Love it. And if you don't see the red light button in the corner, that means you are catching the replay. That's great. Awesome. As I just said, for those attending on our playlist, make sure to put replay in the comments. And then when you give, you gain. So make sure to actually do something intentional when watching this video. Okay. Choppy here and there. Darn. Well, hopefully it gets better. Holy crap. Freaking internet. Oh my gosh. What? All right, so let's shout some people out. Casey, Bill, Vanessa, Dawn, Amanda, great to have you, girl. Let's see. Sean, awesome. Hugh, love to see ya. Philip, Albert, Aubrey, Montana. Let's see who else. Ari, what's up, my friend? Jamie, how are you? Good to have you guys on. Okay, about 20 of you guys on right now. Say something unique in the comments. Say hi, say where you're tuning in from, just like Alan did in Alabama. Kristen, good to have you. Make sure to say hi. Paula, great to have you. Long time no talk. How are you guys? Elizabeth, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, the last couple weeks, Montana have been crazy. Last week on Monday, I was at jury duty. Thank heavens I wasn't picked because it was a very emotional case dealing with kids. Yeah, not my thing. Don't want to be a part of that. So I made sure I wasn't a part of it by answering really badly for the attorneys. Like, nope, can't do it. Sorry, see ya. I was there, you guys, from like 7:30 in the morning until 6:30 at night. It was ridiculous. So wasn't there for Mindset Monday. Couldn't even plug in, like didn't have my phone on me all day, but goes to show that when you plant the right seeds, things happen because I got 4 sales that day and I was stuck at jury duty. Ugh. And then the week before that, I was incredibly sick, like body aches galore, your typical horrible, just cold. I mean, I didn't have a voice. I sounded like a crazy woman there for a second. Ridiculous. Anyway. Ridiculous. Yep. The cases come in handy. Totally get it. Yep. Okay. So a couple things I want to talk about today. First of all, there's 24 of you guys live with us now. 24 of you guys live with us now. 24 comments pop in right now. Let's boost this into the algorithm because this video is going to go one of 2 ways. Either I'm going to cry and get emotional in a good way, so stay tuned, or I'm going to be like super sassy mic drop, or it could be both. It just kind of depends on what comes out of my mouth. So the more we can boost it into the algorithm, the more we can have collaboration, the more we can also be leading from the front. And we can really take it to the next level when we say, when you give, you gain. Now, is something as simple as commenting on a live video like this? Yeah. Oh, I'm just giving something, but am I like, you are. Because first you're leading from the front. When your direct sponsorships then hop on a replay like this and they see your commenting, they want to be in proximity. It's on purpose. And second, when you give something, even if it is something as simple as a comment, you gain something. Just like Jim Rohn says, and just like Daniel always quotes him for, learn to think on paper, right? Same idea if you're typing out, right? That's the same idea as like pen to paper. When you give, you gain. So almost 30 of you guys on, let's see if we can get it to 40 people. Why? Because again, either I'm going to cry, I'm going to get emotional in a good way, okay? Or I'm going to be super blunt, mic drop, or I could be both. And to be blunt with you, I'm not sure which is going to come out because I just sent a voice clip to Paula, who's on right now. She said something this morning that made me super emotional in a good way, in a really great way, you guys. And to be blunt with you, I was crying like not even 10 minutes ago. So that might happen again. That means even more so that when you give, you gain. When you give, you gain. Okay. Yep. Team had a monster week, Bill. You're 100% correct. What was it? Thursday, we had like 35 sales or something like that. You guys, just imagine for a moment when we add a 0 to that. What if our team, when our team is doing, say, 350 sales in a day, how many of those do you want? How many would you want if we had 300 sales, 350 sales in one day? How many would be yours? How much impact would you have from that total amount? What would that mean for you? Okay. What would that mean for you? All of them, Albert, love it. You're like, yeah, I'll have 350 and no big deal. Yes. Because think about it for a moment, you guys. If you had, over time, you will. Over time, you will. And the more you lead with impact, the more it will be where it's simple and it's expected to have hundreds of sales per day for yourself, for your team, all of that. Yeah. Just think about it for a moment. When you get to a point where you have directly sponsored 350 people, let's say each of them are an average of $25. All of those sales are, say, an average of $25 residually made month to month after that. What's $25 times 350? No, Bidzell. Do you guys want a residual of $8,750? Would you like a residual paid to you every single month because of our team, because of your intentional impact? $8,750. Because if our team can do 35 to 50 sales in a day, only just 35 to 50 sales in a day. Imagine when we add a 0 to that. So now it's 350 to say 500 sales in a day. Let's say you take a chunk of that. Let's say you even take 10% of that. Can you imagine having 35 sales in one day because of your intentional impact, because of what you're giving? And then you gain something because your intention is to give, right? Shoot. $8,750 passively for doing something that you love, for impacting in the way that you know how, on purpose. That is what we're about. Sure. Do you sell a savings membership? Sure. Do you make commission off of it? Sure. Do we do it like affiliate digital marketers where it's cold contacts, not bugging family and friends using outdated strategies like that? Yes, 100%. Why? Because we're global. Why would you reach out to a family member, a neighbor right across your street? You'd run out of people to impact. You guys are on the best team. You do social media because we're global. You do social media because it's impactful. It's not just the cliche of like, oh, everyone's just on their phone. All you need is Wi-Fi. Woohoo. No, really. When you strip it down to what our team does, you do only need that. You do only need that, right? It's literally an app. It's from your phone. It's on right here, your fingertips. You don't need anything else. You don't need all the fancy equipment. You don't need all the upsells. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars to finally find the how-to steps. You're on the best team and you chose this for a purpose. So it's yours to lose. I was talking with someone earlier this morning. We'll call him Billy Bob, as usual. Billy Bob said, well, if you're only selling the savings membership, wouldn't it eventually run out? Like, wouldn't it be saturated? Wouldn't there be too many people selling the savings membership? No way, my friend. And I told him flat out, if you have that assumption going into it, this will not be your fit. I make a very healthy and lucrative 5 figures a month. It is not saturated. It's about being consistent and following a formula. Being consistent and following a formula. 35 of you guys on. Put that in the comments for me with a couple unique emojis, okay? It's about being consistent and following a formula. That's it. That is what it's about. It's not luck, it's design, you guys. When you go to design a house, you have specific people doing specific things so that that house works exactly as it should. From electric to gas, to the paint, to how the wires are put in, to the structure of the house, to how big the garage is compared to how big the bedrooms are, how many bedrooms, all those things. It is a recipe. It's what we would call a blueprint, right? You get that blueprint with our team. If you get in this and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do, you're not plugged in. Everything that you need is inside of our training. If we stopped live videos altogether, if all you had were the videos currently up to this date on the 13th of February, all you had was everything previous to right now, you'd create success. But like that Billy Bob guy, are you in your head? Are you in your head for why it won't work? Or are you accelerating yourself because you have so much proof that it does work? We take each other as evidence we can do the same. That's what it's about. Let me ask you this. 35 of you guys on. Our goal is 5 more people. Continue to comment. Be collaborative. Don't hurt it for yourself. Tag people. Whether you personally sponsor them or not, tag someone you know in this group. Because I know for a fact you guys communicate. I know there are accountability partners out there. Are you being accountable and helping someone today? Okay. Couple things. First, you couldn't be on a better team. It's yours to lose. The only way this does not work for you is if either you don't start or you start then quit. You guys have started. That's why you're here. This group is for paying members only. It is for our team specifically, exclusively, right? You've started. You've done half of it. The only way it doesn't work for you now is if you quit. Don't be a quitter. Start, be purposeful, take a bet on you as you guys have done, and then get used to taking the bet on you every single day by not quitting, by being in proximity, by being on purpose in proximity. It's one thing to show up to Mindset Monday and just be like, I checked the box, I was there, ha ha ha. Who the freak cares? Did you do something about it? Were you intentional? Was it on purpose? Or did you just want to show up so that you could get the gold sticker? Last I checked, gold stickers don't pay bills. You know what I mean? So, a couple things. First, yeah, bud. Yeah, after I'm done with my live video. 1 sec, okay? Mom, can you get me some Cheetos? Really? Cheetos at 10:15 my time? Sure, dude. That's your breakfast. Awesome. Couple things. Okay, and hear me out because you guys, some of you are going to be like, oh yeah, it's like the quote. It is. But dig a little bit deeper. I did a poll last week in preparation for Teachable Tuesday tomorrow. And I said, what do you guys need help with? The majority of you said leads. Awesome. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. The second one, though, was what to say like as a follow-up, which in turn ends up being, how do I close the sale? How do I close the sale? You close the sale by asking. You close the sale by assuming the sale. Assumption, proof, it's what you think is going to happen, right? It's what you think is going to happen. You assume that it's saturated. You're right. Just like that Billy Bob guy, right? You assume it won't work for you. You're right. Do you want to be right or do you want to have results? Which one? Which R do you want? Right? I'm right. I'm new. It won't work. I don't know how to do this. I don't have a following. They're just better than me. They're cuter than me. They're younger than me. They're older than me, right? Do you assume those things, or are you assuming that everyone wants what you want? Because here's the thing. If you don't freaking ask for the sale, you're never going to get it. If you end the conversation with like a, let me know, they're not going to freaking let you know. They're not going to let you know. You have to point blank ask. What time are you enrolling titanium today? What time are you getting started today? Let them back off. Let them say, yo, bro, I'm not enrolling. Screw you. Let them say that. Because when you ask for the sale, if they have an objection, if they have a hesitation, that is the moment that they will tell you that. But if you don't ask for the sale and you just end on like a, yeah, so like, let me know. I'm here. How do you then follow up? Let me know. Just kidding. I'm going to let you know. That's awkward, right? You need to ask for the sale. Asking something like, write this down, you guys. If you didn't catch my training last week for all of corporate, you should go back to a Teachable Tuesday replays and watch that. Just saying. It's very much worth your time. I was spitting fire the whole time. Ask for the sale. How can I help you get started? Sounds like you're ready to work at home. When are you enrolling? Based on our conversation, it seems you're a great fit. What time are you starting today? What time are you enrolling titanium today? How can I help you get started? What's stopping you from starting today? What's stopping you from starting today? If they have an objection, that is the perfect time for them to be like, oh, well, my husband, I got to talk to him. Oh, well, I get paid Friday. Cool. Friday, what time? I'll put you in my calendar. Right? If you don't assume the sale, if you do not ask for the sale in the ways that I just described, you will not get a reply. It will be ghost. It will be awkward. You won't know how to then follow up. Oh, well, I asked them that yesterday and they didn't answer. Well, how'd you ask? Because when do you want to get started? Hear me out. Ooh, you should be taking notes right now. Hugh, when do you want to get started is totally different than Hugh, what time are you getting started? Totally different vibe, totally different assumption, totally different confidence. Make sense? When do you want to get started? You just let them play it? Heck no, take the ball. It is yours to score. Okay? If you don't put a time frame, if you don't assume strongly that what you have is what they need, if you feel hesitant, oh, I asked for the sale too early. No, you didn't. If they have an objection, if they have a hesitation, they will respond. If you've built rapport up to that point, if you're not getting a response after you say, what time are you starting, Paula? Hugh, how can I help you get started today? Hey, Mike, sounds like you're a great fit. What time are you enrolling today? Even the word today makes it, they want the urgency without even knowing you mean urgency, without you reeking of salesman. I'm sneaky and I got to pitch people. Not once have I felt I pitch people. In fact, I'm to the point where I probably turn people away a little bit because I know they're not a good fit. Based on the things you're saying right now, Billy Bob, it sounds like working online won't be for you. If ever that changes, give me a shout. That is probably the only time I end it with a ... let me know. because now they get to come to me. I don't reach out to people. They come to me. But the reason they come to me is because of the way of branding. It's because of my consistency. It's because what we teach, I am literally following my steps. I am following what we give you. We don't do anything different than what you guys have in your training, than what we talk about on Mindset Monday, Teachable Tuesday, and Focus Friday. I do not do anything different aside from super massively assuming the sale. That's probably the difference, that and consistency. So how consistent are you? Are you consistent? Or are you on here commenting, well, it's not working for me. Well, I don't have leads. Well, I need help. You have help. What if your success is exactly that? Yours. Oh my gosh, what would you do? I'm being so sassy. I know. If this is your first time hearing me, you're like, wow, this chick, I know. But if you actually go watch our stuff, if you get in our replays, if you make it a consistent energy to learn what to do, you're not going to need someone else to help you. Are we here to help? Yes, 100% yes. We help people all freaking day long. We also want you to be empowered, not enabled. So if you come into a public forum like this and you say, I don't have leads, it's not working, I need help. No, you need self-confidence. You need your self-image to be increased. Because when I started out in this is just me shooting it to you straight, you guys. Not this company, but when I started out in just affiliate and digital marketing in general, okay, my sponsor left me hanging. I was upsold and upsold and upsold, and I did not hear from my sponsor. I got into a business that I thought would be like the ta-da, easy button click, right? I did not have the money to be spending and be upsold and not know the how-to steps. I needed help, I thought. And then I got onto TikTok. And after I did that, after sitting there wondering what to do, I don't have help, I'm so stressed, I don't have leads. Oh, my sponsor left me hanging. Oh, I'm in the dust, right? If I had stuck with that mentality, I would not be where I am today. If I had stuck with that mentality for they ditched me, they upsold me, I don't know what to do, I'm lost, I'm confused, where do I start? How do I have time? I can't afford it. If I had stayed there, which some of you guys are, I can see your comments right now. You know who you are. Stop commenting crap. Stop commenting things that are less than what you want. I need help. Message me. Stop. 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 You're better than that. Act like it. You're more capable than you think. Act like it. You would never look at your significant other, your dog, your best friend, your sister, your child. You would never look at someone you love and say, I don't know what to do. You suck. You're dumb. You don't know what to do. You're left in the dust. You're not capable. You don't have what it takes. You're new, so it won't work. You'd never look at someone else and say that. So why are you saying it to yourself? 42 of you guys live. Comment for me now. Why in the world would you dare say that to yourself? Think about it. Because what goes out of your mouth goes into your head and vice versa. And if you're saying something, whether to yourself, whether to your significant other, whether, late at night when you're like thinking in your head, you're trying to go to sleep, I don't have what it takes, this is so hard. You're right. You're right. Faye, I'm just going to call you out right now in a good way. It's all love. Okay. It is all love. I believe it'll work, but I'm doing a step wrong. How do you know? How do you know you're doing a step wrong? You don't know that. So stop affirming that kind of BS because it's not helping you. How is affirming and declaring and publicly saying, whether public or in private, same thing, same issue. I think I'm missing a step. You're right. Oh no. What if you're right? What if you're missing a step? How is that going to help you get leads? How is that going to help you close sales? How will that help you lead with impact? And when someone you sponsor comes in here and sees you commented that, you lose your posture. And this isn't just for Faye, you guys. This is for all of you guys. And yes, I'm being 100% blunt. I'm just like on one today, I guess. Why in the world would you declare that if you wouldn't say it to someone that you love? Why would you say it to yourself? How dare you say it to yourself? Don't say it to yourself. You're more capable than you think. I get so fired up when you don't believe in yourself. When you would rather be right instead of get results, I get ticked because that was me. I was in a position. I was left hanging. I didn't know what to do. It sucked. It was hard. And when I finally got my head out of my butt, from the moment I made my first $20 online to exactly 30 days later, I made $7,700. As a brand new person who got left in the dark, who didn't have the strategy, who was upsold like crazy. You guys have the how to. You are not upsold. You're intentionally present, learning, and you have everything that it takes. And yet you in here are holding yourself back because of what? You'd rather repeat Groundhog Day. You'd rather have the same results day in and day out, a month, a year from now. Guess what? In a month or a year from now, you're going to be messaging me or someone in this group saying, oh, I should have not quit. You're right. You should have not quit. And yet you did because you got in your head. You would rather be right than get results. Did it help you? Nope, it didn't. But when you're so consumed with, I can't and I shouldn't and I won't and it won't work and it's hard and I'm missing a step and I don't know what to do and, no one's here to help me, blah, you're right. No one's here to help you. You don't have it figured out. You're new, so it'll never happen. Would you rather be right? You'd rather me tell you, yep, sorry, guess you suck. No, of course not. Stop saying that crap to yourself. It's BS and you know it. And if what I'm saying right now is like, yeah, but you don't understand, you're right. You're right. It's not that I don't understand. It's that you're not willing to go get results. You would rather be right. Make sense? Okay, that was a lot. What? That was a lot. So here's the thing. If you're not registered for Teachable Tuesday yet, holy freak, are you living under a rock? Go get registered for Teachable Tuesday. We're going to have absolute fire for you in generating leads. But I'll tell you what, if you're watching this later or you catch the replay for tomorrow later, let's say you start tomorrow and you miss it and you watch it later, whatever, okay? When you watch today's Mindset Monday and you watch tomorrow's Teachable Tuesday, yes, on Valentine's, yeah, you should be there. Duh. Hello, be there. When you watch these things and then you have the thought, I don't know how to generate leads, when tomorrow is about generating leads, and we've done, I don't even know how many trainings on generating leads, just understand you'd rather be right. You'd rather be right and stay where you are because that's what's comfortable. That's what you've affirmed your whole life for the last 2, 3, 5 decades, 7 decades. We've got people in this group smashing it who are in their 80s. And we've got people in this group who are barely 18 smashing it. And you think you don't have what it takes? You're full of crap. Because it's not about age. It's not about how long you've been doing it. If it's a brand new language, if you've never done a video before, unless you say so. You feel me? So when you watch Mindset Monday, you watch this replay. When you watch Teachable Tuesday, whether live or recorded, again, you can go to teachabletuesdayreplays.com and get all of them. Okay. And you think to yourself, but I can't because, but I won't because, but it's not here because, but see, I'm trying and it's, not working. Oh, I must have missed something. I'm not doing it right. You're right. So think to yourself, do I want to be right in this situation, in this assumption that I keep telling myself, or would I rather have results? Because you guys are here to get results, not just the money, but the impact it brings when you increase financially. You allow others to do the same. Okay. Make sense? 36 of you guys live. Let me know if that makes sense. Put makes sense in the comments below if you're able to. Now, if you're driving, obviously be safe. Don't comment. Make sense? Because I'd rather see you absolutely explode in this business where your problem becomes, I need automation to send people stuff because I have way too many enrollments. I want to have that be your problem, not the I can't, I won't, I shouldn't, I can't, a barf. I'd rather the problem be that you are way too swamped with leads and way too needed and in demand because of your impact. I want that to be your problem, not the crap affirmations you keep telling yourself and have for the last decade. Yeah. That was freaking long. I usually go like 20 minutes. And today I was on a Daniel Kump kick, apparently. I went way long. But he's got a lot of great things to say too. I hope you guys resonated with this. I hope you guys found value in this. When I started and I was crying, which I didn't get to today, which is fine, you know, intuition. We talked about what we did today. Check up from the neck up. Love it, Roy. It's all here. He's right. I love that. That's really great. When I do come with emotion next time, maybe I'll do it Focus Friday. Your guys, your minds will be blown and it will be on purpose. Because what you're capable of, you haven't even stepped into. What I've done up to this point is not impressive. In fact, I'd say it's barely scratching the surface. And what you're capable of is so much larger than you could even anticipate, which is a lot of why I was crying earlier today, because there's so much that you're holding back because of the crap you put in here and the things that you say. Stop. You're better than that. Act like it. Act like it. Register now for Teachable Tuesday, you guys. Register right now. Be there tomorrow on Valentine's Day. Yes, we are going to do it on Valentine's Day. Be there 8 p.m. Eastern. Register now. Don't live under a rock. Be there. Be there on purpose. And then know that you're more capable than you even realize. And what your results are is a manifestation of what you put in here. You feel me? Okay, good. All right, register for Teachable Tuesday. You know where to go for that. Make sure that you catch this replay again and again and again, and see you tomorrow for sure. All right. And 5 p.m. Pacific. Yes. Yep. Correct. That would be 5 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. And then if you're in a place like Hawaii, it's a 4-hour difference. So no, 5-hour difference from Eastern. So 4 p.m. Yeah. Don't quote me on that. Now it sounds funny when I say it. Okay, cool. Register now for Teachable Tuesday. Go get results rather than being Groundhog Day and wanting to be right. You're better than that. Now act like it. And we'll see you inside the group here shortly, I'm sure. Have an awesome Monday, you guys. We'll see you on Teachable Tuesday tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern.